Dude, I'm reacting to such cool, like, classic rock right now. In this batch of videos, I've reacted to Quiet Riot, and I'm reacting to Twisted Sister. I can't remember what the first video we reacted was. I reacted to today was, but dude, I'm just reacting to tons of cool classic rock, bro. You guys are just recommending bangers, dude. It's so much fun to just check this kind of stuff out, and especially as like a metalhead from like I started listening to it around 2010, right? I grew up listening to, I guess, technically like new metal ish, but it was like new metal, like and punk, like kind of like sub genres or whatever you want to call it. Like it was stuff like Linkin Park, Hollywood Undead, and things like that. Slowly went into like deathcore stuff like Chelsea Grin and Acacia Strain and Oceana at the time. I went to metalcore, Born of Osiris, and just listen. Coming from that and not growing up in a home that really like showed me music like this, it's really cool to check it out, guys. If you don't know, my name is Andy Rue, and I grew up on contemporary Christian music. Evidence to how I turned out now, but dude, such a cool time period, bro. Classic rock and classic metal is amazing. And we're reacting to Twisted Sister. I reacted to Twisted Sister for the first time ever with Black Pegasus, and I can't remember what it was. Let me try to look it up real quick. But it was kind of a crazy video, and I actually really enjoyed it. I think he was saying that Twisted Sister was, if I'm getting the musicians right, they have like their own reaction channel, or something like that, or they're doing their own kind of thing now on social media, which I thought was super cool. Let me just look it up real quick and see if I reacted to them, but I think I did, though. Maybe it's not out yet. Maybe I spoiled it. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe both of them will be out, but basically, I'm pretty sure I reacted to them. Super dope. Super dope. I really, really enjoyed what I saw. They were in like a spaceship or something like that. Kind of reminded me of, I think it's called Scream from Michael Jackson. Like, that's kind of what that music video reminded me of. So we're going to check out I Wanna Rock Today by Twisted Sister, guys. Let's get it started, guys. My name is Andy Rue. Where's my two-steppers at? That one tired me out. Dude, the first two reactions I did today, they felt good. My two steps felt good. That one felt all right. Wasn't insane. Let's pull this up, guys. I'm also an audio engineer and producer, so tend to make comments about the production and musicality that I'm hearing. I'm also a musician, been playing piano since I was 6 years old. It's 20 years now. I'm 26 years old. So I talk about musicality a lot, right? So I'm not as much as like a lyric heavy person, so I'm sorry if you're watching the reaction for that. I also pause pretty frequently, so I just want to put those out there. Let's start, dude. I'm excited, bro. Twisted Sister, I Wanna Rock. Breakfast Club vibes. It's just an 80s movie. I don't know what I'm saying.
Hello, students. School has begun. The summer is over. I am in command. Oh. What was that? For that little outburst, each and every one of you will spend 3 hours in detention today, immediately after school, in the basement.
Dude hates his life.
What do you think you're doing? Twisted Sister. What kind of a man desecrates a defenseless textbook? I've got a good mind to slap your fat face. You are destroying your life with that garbage. All right, Mr. Sister, I want you to tell me. No, better yet, stand up.
Homeboy's a weekend.
And tell the class, what do you want to do with your life?
I wanna rock!
Come on, do it. Let's go. That question seemed too targeted. Let's go. This is fire, dude. This is so good. Oh my god, I love this. Guys, this is so good. I I never like. I really, really wished that like because I grew up listening to metalcore and hardcore and deathcore, like a lot of the whatever. Anyway, I didn't really like care for like classic metal and classic rock and stuff. So this is just so cool to check out because there's so many bangers that I just wasn't aware of, guys. This is so good.
Play, but all I gotta say to when you tell me not to play, I say no. No, 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 no. So if you ask me why I like the way I play it, there's only one thing I can say to you. I wanna rock.
What was he trying to do? Was he trying to jump on them? This can't be legal. Was that a grenade? Yo, what is wrong with this What is wrong with this teacher? That's kind of funny though, throwing the pin. Grenade. I think one of the things that I've got to like point out, and I need to read you guys' comments when I mention this. I don't think I have heard your guys' take on my take, but every time I see one of these 80s or 90s or even early 2000s rock/metal videos, the crowd and the people who are involved in the scene, they're not as performative about the style. Obviously, there's a style there. We got a little bit of dyed hair. I think that guy's got, he's got bleached hair. We've got the band shirts and sort of like, there's definitely an aesthetic there, but it's not as extreme. I think that Gen Z and my generation specifically, because of the explosion of alternative scenes on TikTok and things like that, way bigger than they were. I mean, obviously this was a time, I think we might be reaching a level similar to what it was like at this time, because I know we kind of reached into a little dip where it became a lot less popular, you were a lot more outcasted. Yes, there was an outcast kind of thing going on here, but I think it was like very, very outcasted at a time where you would get relentlessly like bullied in school for. I know I did. Me and my friends did all the time. And now, we were all emo and stuff like that. And this was like 2010s, like 2014 through 2018. It was very much like not socially acceptable or whatever, but now it is, and it's a lot louder. There's a lot more facial piercings and tattoos and a lot more dyed hair involved, and the style is very layered. A lot of metal components, literally, like a lot of like shiny but also black and all this stuff. Anyway, it's not as loud in this kind of era. One, I kind of wonder why it is. I think maybe it just wasn't as evolved as it is now. But two, I think people just cared more about the music than the aesthetic that went along with it. And I think that's really cool and special at the time. Now I think it's kind of flip-flopped in a way where people care about the aesthetic more than the music. That makes me personally upset because I have a very deep connection to metal and heavy music and stuff. And I just love the way that I can connect with it with a lot of different moods. It goes through breakups and anger and things like that. And it's a very special genre, umbrella genre. Obviously metal, there's tons of subgenres and different things that have come from metal and rock. But like, I love it, and I think it's very, very amazing. So to see people be more about the aesthetic than the music makes me a little bit upset, but I think it's fun to point out because it definitely was a different time. Now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of these guys are parents now. So growing up, like understanding this style might contribute to that explosion of the aesthetic too. where kids are actually allowed to dress like that more. I know I was not. Could never have gotten piercings or anything when I was living at home.
I wanna rock, rock, rock. I wanna
Yo.
Oh boy, is this great!
No fade out there, dude. Yo. I love it, guys. Please recommend more, dude. It's so much fun checking these guys out. I've been having a blast, dude. I'm going to check out some of the other stuff that you guys have been recommending, but definitely comment some stuff, guys. I also have a membership out now where we drop videos early before we drop them to the public. So if you want to sign up for that and support the channel a little bit extra, go ahead and do that. But if not, your regular subscription means the absolute world to me anyway, so do not trip. And everything that we drop over on the membership, we eventually drop to the public anyway. So you're not getting any special privileges or anything, but it is just a way to, support the channel a little bit extra and get some early content before everyone else gets it. Other than that, my socials are in the description of my TikTok and my Instagram, as well as my X and Twitter, but that's not, I don't use that as much. But my TikTok, I like to go live, play some emo music, play some metal music, talk with you guys. It's only ever usually maximum 50, 60 followers. So there's not followers, people in the live stream. So everyone gets to talk to me and hang out, and we all just have a good time. My Instagram, I like to post a lot of the music I'm listening to currently, and you can just check out my life outside the reactions. But I'm going to get my butt out of here. That was so much fun, guys. Peace. Goodbye.